Yes, indeed, YouTube. What's going on, man? It's been a little minute. Strap Station back up here with another video, man. On this good old Halloween. I had to drop it, man. I had to drop it. Would have came sooner. I was like, yo, this I must speak on. All right. This I have to speak on, my people. All right. So for those of you that that was out or whatever with your family, with your kid, with your friends, with your nephews, with your cousins, with whoever, doing what y'all did for Halloween over the weekend, tonight, whatever. Hope everybody being safe and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? There's some crazies out there. You know what I'm saying? And let's just get straight to it, man. When it comes down to these holidays, and I'm not gonna go into other holidays right now. I'm gonna do it in order. We're gonna work with just Halloween for now, all right, y'all? Just Halloween for right. Hold on. Let me straighten out my camera a little bit here. You know what I'm saying? Now, look. Here's the thing, man. Okay? Everybody has their preference. I get it. All right? Some people celebrate holidays. Some people don't. Some people spent their whole life celebrating Halloween, whatever, Christmas, whatever. And now they got to some type of moment and they feel like, hey, the most righteous thing for me to do now with my life is to set aside the Halloween because it's so evil. And if you celebrate Halloween, to hell thou shalt go. Look, man, where do y'all come up with this? Here's the thing. Everybody's entitled for their opinion. Everybody's entitled to do what they want to do and celebrate what they don't want to celebrate. But don't mess it up for others, man. All right? Don't mess it up for others. If we gonna speak on this, let's just be 100% real. All right? Without going too deep. It ain't really. I don't want to say it's about religion. I don't want to say it's. But if you're not gonna celebrate a holiday, we're gonna stick with Halloween right now because I can go with this all day. But let's just stick with Halloween. If you're not gonna celebrate Halloween, that's fine. But for those of you that celebrate Halloween all the way up until you got 40 years old, and now all of a sudden you woke up and had a epiphany overnight and said, I can't do this anymore. I'm not gonna let my kids celebrate Halloween no more. That's fine too. They're your children. But don't knock nobody else for did they do celebrate Halloween. You know what I'm saying? And let's be clear about this thing. Halloween is not just about evil, my people. It's not. I mean, we know it's supposed to be about goblins and ghosts and all this other stuff, right? But at the same time, you can be anything for Halloween. A little girl can be a princess. A little boy can be a Spider-Man. He can be a Marvel comic. He can be the Hulk. I mean, you can be the president. You can be whatever you want to be for Halloween. It's not really, it doesn't have to be about that. You know what I mean? It's all about the individual themselves. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure some people out here probably look at Halloween just like that. Like, hey, this is an evil moment. This is my time to shine. This is the dark nights. This is the dark coming back. This is the devil moment. I'm all over it. That's fine. But that's how they celebrate it. So you can't say just because somebody celebrated Halloween, they're celebrating evil. All right? That's a bunch of BS, people. So let's just be clear about that. You know what I'm saying? You can celebrate the holiday based on how you want to celebrate it. You can teach your kids about the holiday based on how you want to teach your kids about the holiday. So it's about how you embrace it. It's not about what Halloween, quote unquote, is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is for those super duper Christians out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to y'all especially, you know what I mean? That seem to act like if you celebrate Halloween or something, you know what I mean? It's a sin and you're going straight to hell or something. Let's just leave it at that. Let's leave that alone. Let's get that to the side. Who are you? Where is your guaranteed gold heaven ticket in the back of your pocket? I would love to see it based on not celebrating a certain holiday or based on you not celebrating Halloween. Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's just be real. We're gonna be real about this tonight because it just gets under my skin sometimes when we're all entitled to do what we do. Yes. You know what I mean? But the problem with entitlements or the problem with opinions is the fact that we want to voice our opinion, do what we do, but then we want to talk you out of doing the same thing. You know, I don't get it. And here's another thing too, for those that aren't educated like you should be or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever looked up the word evil before? For those who want to say that you're celebrating evil, I mean, you know what? Before we get to all of that, Halloween is only once a year, people. It's once a year. Social media is evil. Since I want to talk about evilness, right? Our kids have cell phones. They see all type of negative stuff, death, crazy stuff happening all over the world all the time. That's straight evil. The world is evil. So for those of you just worry about one night that's Halloween, talking about, oh, you're celebrating evil and all this, are you crazy? How about you go check your child's cell phone and see what they're looking at? See all the headlines and the news and the stuff that they see on TikTok and all this other stuff. Come on, man. Like what are y'all talking about, man? Like, people need to stop trying to act like they're on this cloud. You know what I'm saying? They sleep on a cloud at night and they wake up on the cloud and they just float through and it's just holier than thou, holy. I'm so holy and thou. Like, come on, man. It's like, I'm tired of it. It's stupid. Y'all talk about Halloween and the world is evil. Walking outside is evil. It's evil everywhere. It's things all around us. So Halloween, one day a year, ain't stopping or creating nothing. And at the end of the day, it's about what you teach your kids, okay? What you teach them is what it's all about. So people got to stop getting so involved in these holidays, talking about it's man-made, this and that. Okay, we get that. Even if the history isn't what it's supposed to be, whatever. Which I'm not gonna go into the history, but my point is that it's about how you acknowledge it. So if you want to acknowledge Halloween as, oh my God, it's evil. I love this day. Yes, let's celebrate the devil. Then that's on you. Yes, and that is evil. But if you want to look at the day like it's entertainment. It's a way to express yourself, to put on a costume, if you may, as an adult or for your children. You know what I mean? And have a traditional family moment for you guys, then there's nothing wrong with that. But teaching your kids, let them understand that, hey, we don't represent evil. We don't represent the devil. We represent God. This is what it's all about. All right? But like I said, taking back to what I said, I'm not knocking y'all that don't celebrate holidays, or let's just keep it a Halloween, because we get to that later. That's fine. Everybody has their right. You know what I'm saying? The thing that gets mad at me, gets mad at me. The thing I get mad about is when people act like they never used to celebrate. You grew up your whole life celebrating it, okay? Let your children have a chance to see some things and celebrate some things too. And you can celebrate it in a different way, however you want to. But if you choose not to tell your kids not to celebrate it, that's on you too, that's fine. Just don't knock nobody else for what they do or don't do, as though you never did it before. Because some of y'all want to tell people they going to hell and everything just because it is Halloween. Or y'all act like y'all got guaranteed tickets out here. Like God told you, like, hey, you are my favorite. Like you're not celebrating Halloween. Hey, you're already in. Well done. You're in. You're in no matter what you do. The fact that you didn't celebrate Halloween. This is what I was talking about. This was the golden ticket to heaven. The golden ticket. Come on, man. Let's be real. And if you ever take the time to sit back and actually look up the word evil, you're not gonna see no pictures of monsters. All right? You're not. You're not gonna see anything in there about relating to a costume or what someone wears. Not saying that, some clothes might spell it out for you, something evil. That's different. Logos, things like that. We didn't get into all that. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is that you look up the word evil. Evil is a character. Okay? A characteristic, something that you can actually do to be evil. You know what I'm saying? It's not just based on, you put on a costume that shows a monster. So now you're worshiping evil. All right? Even the devil himself don't look like the devil, right? That we have come up with our own red horns and all that. The devil himself don't look like a monster. And he's evil. So my point is, you know what I'm saying? Let's be clear on this thing called Halloween, people. Let's just be clear. All right? Because at the end of the day, if you have any type of relationship with who you believe in, God or whatever, I'm speaking on God, that's what I'm with, but whatever it is that you feel like it tells you hey, this is evil and you don't want to celebrate it, you don't have to celebrate it. You don't. I'm not saying that everybody must celebrate Halloween. That's not my point. My point is for those that don't, leave them alone. And for those that don't act like as though you're better than them or they're so wrong and you're so right. That's all I'm saying, man. Because let's be real, when we get out into the celebration of holidays and all those things, these are conversations that never end. All right? So I'm not trying to convince nobody to celebrate anything. What I'm saying, I'm really speaking on those that have kids, especially as well, that grew up their whole life having Halloween. Then, you know, I'm not saying your kids, you have to pass down to your children, but at the same time, I think it's important sometimes to let your kids experience things as well that you may have experienced. But then there's things they shouldn't experience that you have experienced at the same time. You know what I mean? But to each their own, man. To each their own. I'm not judging nobody. I'm just saying don't judge nobody else for what they do or don't celebrate. That's it. If you feel like you found the guaranteed sinful life with no sins committed at all, and that's the way you want to go, then go for it, man. And here's the funny thing about it too. Some of these same people talking about Halloween be the same people that sit around and cut somebody out. Same people threaten to kill somebody. Same people sit around watching crazy movies. All, you know what I'm saying? The same people themselves that do evil deeds, but then turn around and talk about, I don't celebrate this. Come on, man. We can get deep. The conversation can go so deep. But it's too deep. It's even too deep for me to get into. So I'm not going to touch on that, people. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring you latest news. I had to do it right here on Halloween, man, because I was just like, yo, like me personally, I'm going to get to myself personally. You know, I've never looked at Halloween like that. Never. I like scary movies too. But I don't look at scary movies to be like, ooh, it's evil. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's the entertainment of it. It's not what always the storyline is about. You know, and at the end of the day, God knows your heart. God knows who you are better than who you are. So when people act like not doing a certain thing or not celebrating a certain thing gets you closer to God, that ain't got nothing to do with it. Especially not Halloween, let's say. It ain't got nothing to do with it. Okay, that just ain't got nothing to do with it. You're not finna be no far ahead of nobody else because you don't celebrate Halloween, somebody else does. That's my point. But you still can do what you want to do. You don't have to celebrate Halloween, Christmas. You don't have to celebrate nothing. Don't celebrate your birthday. It don't matter what you don't have to celebrate. You ain't got to have no celebrations for nothing. Stuff you achieve, stuff, it don't matter. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. I ain't knocking you. I'm just saying. And like I said, if we gonna be real, the world is evil. Everything we see is, there's stuff everywhere. The internet, like Halloween's the last thing we need to be worrying about out here. That's the very last thing. It only comes once a year. But there's stuff just on the internet and social media, there's crazy evil stuff every single day, people. So if we're going to speak on something that's about evil, it's much more deeper than Halloween. That's a very small thing. And the thing about Halloween is how you celebrate Halloween, you're in control of it. Versus the internet and stuff we see. We ain't control what the world does or what other people do. We can't control those things, man. We can't. So, hey, I ain't judgmental over nobody. I got too much of my own concerns, my own life to be looking at, thinking about, and living for. You know what I mean? So y'all do what y'all do. I'm going to do what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As you can see, I got lots of candy, too. You know what I mean? Lots and lots of candy up here, man. I got almost too much candy. What y'all want? What y'all want? You want some of these Reese's, man? What y'all want, man? I'm not even going to eat this junk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even going to let my child eat all it. Like real talk. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games. She don't even want all this. It's all fun and games, yo. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. This is Trav Station, man. I had it coming with the nice little news I had to let y'all know tonight, man. I didn't really mean to make this video this long, man. I really don't. But to each their own. You do what you do. You celebrate what you want to celebrate. But stop knocking and judging others for what they do. Acting like as though you're better than them. And telling them what this means and what that means. No. More bills coming. Halloween's about to be over. And I'm gonna come with another one for Christmas as well, boy. Because Christmas gets even deeper. Oh man, it just don't stop, man. I'm about to just start doing just celebrations that we shouldn't celebrate videos. Now, you know what I'm saying? We ain't celebrating nothing no more. Like I say, no birthdays. if you graduated from school, let's just cut out all the damn celebrating. How about we just don't do that? How about we do that? All right? Like, share, subscribe, man. More videos coming, man. Trap Station, man. It don't stop. I know it's been a minute, y'all back up here, and it took Halloween to come for me to put another video up. I had to speak on it, man. I got candy, y'all. What y'all need? What y'all need? I got 2 for $3. What y'all need? It's all going. I got it. I got about an ounce. What y'all want? You know what I'm saying? I got all type of flavors. You know what I'm saying? I got Sour Patch Kids, Snickers, going once, going twice, Baby Roots. You know what I'm saying? I got Twizzlers, man. Y'all better come get at me, man. Y'all come get at me. I'm the candy man. I'm the candy man, baby. Stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, man. Videos ain't gonna stop.